And we're live.
Chat,
And
circumcise that guy.
chat, clip the tip off. What if, what do you think a penis could work if you clip the tip off? Do you think if you took the end off that you would just be left with the shaft?
Wait, what do you mean the elaborate? Like the tip,
Yeah, if you took the whole tip of your
like
penis.
the head of the
Yes,
penis.
if you took the bell end of your cock and balls and you put it on a slab stone and you took a butcher's knife and you precisely cleanly cut it off,
Yeah.
what do you think you could use what was left? If you did that, how much would be left for you? For me, it'd be like, I don't know, I'd probably still have probably like, I don't know, 7.5 inches maybe.
And that'd be like the Thanos snap to my cock. That'd be 50% of it gone.
Damn, 50% of your dick is head.
Yeah.
That's
And
terrible.
it's not even that I got a small dick. It's just the head is absurdly large.
I have
I have a long head.
12-inch dick, mostly head. To be honest, it's about 80% head.
imagine
Yeah.
imagine your dick was like how your dick is, but just reversed. Like the base of it is just like the size of your head, and then the head of it is the size of the rest of it. You know what I mean?
Oh, that'd be
Like
scary,
just like a
because
super
all
long
the like
head.
weird, spongy, like cracky. I mean, I don't know how everybody else's dickhead looks. There was one time when I was in school, I saw this one kid's dickhead, and it was like sharp and pointy, and I was like, "Yep, other people have weird dicks, huh?" And then I
That's
felt better about mine.
I can relate to that. I remember one time. I remember one time in school. I don't know. I don't remember like the context of it, but I remember seeing a kid's dick in the bathroom for some reason. I think he just like whipped it out before he like, because there's those kids that have their pants like all the way down to their fucking ankles, but there's
Yes,
also the kids who just like do that, but they're not even close to the urinal yet. Like they just pull their
yes.
pants down and then waddle to the urinal
Oh,
like
they just
like a
walked
whole
into the
5 feet.
bathroom.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So he was just like he just whipped his dick out and started walking to the urinal, and it was this Indian kid, and I remember the same thing. The head was like it came to a point like a fucking like a spike, like a perfect cone. It was very,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
so then I thought that like all Indian people had dicks like that. I mean, I don't know. I haven't been able to like prove that otherwise,
That's
but
like the myth that Asian women have sideways pussies.
what?
You never heard that?
No. What does that even
The,
mean?
it just means that I don't know. Asian women have sideways vaginas. That's what they said when we
Like
were kids.
instead of the, I've never heard so instead of like the crease going like up and down, it's like just sideways like a coin slot.
Yeah, I like how you called it a crease.
Yeah, like
The labial
the
folds, the labia majora and minora.
yeah. I mean,
The
look,
labia minora,
I'm not
the eight candles that they light on vaginica.
I'm no scientist, but yeah, like the little pussy crease that
Yeah,
thing.
that thing, the fuck
Yeah,
slot.
it would go the other way. Yeah, exactly.
That's disgusting.
All
It's
right,
so
so
disgusting. I'm gonna touch
we've
myself.
made fun of Indian people and objectified women. How what we're on minute 4?
Yep, yeah.
Nice.
Four
It's a
minutes
record.
in, we started immediately talking about dicks. I still do think it would be crazy if a penis was like mostly head. That's been stuck in the back of my brain personally. Is just like, what if a dick was mostly head? That's going to be a research experiment to report on for the next episode. But I feel like this one deserves an actual bit of an intro. So, welcome to the one or two viewers who's actually going to watch this, probably us, to Gone to Pot, where guerrilla podcast, no pun intended. We just do whatever we want and say whatever we want. And if you disagree with us, then fuck you. We're going to fuck you with a dick that's mostly head. I'm
We're gonna get
Sean.
5 men to hold you down, fuck your butt, jerk you off. I forget the rest.
It's 5 men to five. If one man can hold you down, then 5 men can hold you down, fuck your butt, make you jerk 2 dicks, make you suck a dick, and then eventually you end up getting molested by 16 autistic clowns.
Yeah, that.
I'm glad that that part made it into that clip as well.
There is a chance they will do this to me at work tomorrow.
5 men hold you down?
Yeah, bro. Have you seen those memes?
No, I haven't. There's a
It's like
chance.
someone getting like brutally tortured, and it's like there is a chance that this will be done to me at work tomorrow.
Oh, see, the only thing I've seen is the we all have to go through this. I hate that we all have to do this.
I haven't seen those, but I can imagine it's some shit that no one should have to go through.
It's just like you seen that video of the guy walking through. It's like a kiln, but it's nothing but chains just hanging around from a ceiling. He's like, "This is what it's like to be a boy."
I have not seen that.
Basically, all boys have to do this, and it's just walking through a room of giant iron chains hanging from the ceiling, clacking and clanging.
I mean, that's pretty accurate. That is how it feels.
I hate when every boy has to has to go into the gym locker room and have his testicles inspected by an elderly man.
Yeah, bro. I fucking hated testicle inspection day, bro.
Did you?
Worst
No,
day of the month.
I'm being dead ass. Did you get like physicals at school?
No.
Y'all never actually had like a guy come to school and
Stop,
like,
bro.
I'm not fucking with you. Not the
Bro,
eighth grade too. Eighth grade. No, no,
no,
no, no,
bro.
no,
That's
no.
not something that they do.
That's something that they did at my school. Eighth grade, they had a guy come in and they made us all get physicals, and everybody had to go into the boys' locker room one by one, and there was a guy in there who checked your balls, and that's pretty much
Hold on,
almost all
bro.
he did. He made you like squat and cough, and that was pretty much it. This was eighth grade. Did you not get this? Did you not have to take a physical for like gym class or anything?
Um. Yes, schools do conduct physicals at school. These physicals are often required to ensure that the students are healthy and physically ready for school activities. They may include a medical history review, physical examination, vaccination review, and sometimes mental and emotional health checks. But what does having your balls felt like help you academically? Like what is
I always thought they said it was like for a hernia. They said if you had a hernia, then that would somehow figure it out.
Bro, they know that no fucking 7-year-olds have a hernia, bro. What the fuck are they talking about?
Ah, you know, are you 7 in eighth grade?
Oh yeah, I guess that's true. Wait, this happened in 8th grade? That's worse.
Yeah, bro. I was. How
I
old are
thought
you
you were
now?
saying like as
11,
like a
12?
little kid.
No, no. I mean, I definitely had to get physicals as like a little kid too. Like, but we went to the actual like doctor for that, and I remember I'd like handed a piece of paper.
Yeah, no, we never did physicals at school. Like my whole life, it's been like you go to the doctor, get a physical, and then they send that paper to the school or whatever.
And also, like when I was a kid, they always like my doctor was always a woman. But when I got into eighth grade and I had to get the physical done at school, it was automatic. It was an old man, like an old man.
Yeah.
He was in there smoking cigarettes, and he told us to squat down. And then he took his hand and he like cupped our balls as we were like squatted over his hand. And then he'd look at you and he'd go cough, and then you'd cough mainly because of the amount of smoke filling the room, but because he told you to as well. And then he was like, "All right, you're good." And then you'd stand up and he'd be like, "Wait, don't put your pants on yet." And then he'd tell you to turn around, and then he'd be like, "All right, bend over." And then when you bend over, he'd say, "Squat down again." And then you'd squat down, and then he'd grab him again. He'd be like, "Cough." And then you'd cough, and he'd be like, "Yeah, that's good." And then he'd send you out, and you'd have to
And
go
then
send
he'd
the
be
next
like, "All
person
right,
out.
I'm." He's like, "All right, I'm gonna go get the physician now."
It
Who the fuck was that guy?
was actually the principal.
It was the janitor.
This is, I didn't know they had one of the lunch men, not even a lunch lady. Honestly, this might be mad disrespectful, but if you're a lunch man, that's tough.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
I feel like,
bro.
no, go ahead.
I was just going to say, bro, it pisses me off when I see a lunch lady that isn't like a fat old woman. Like, what the
Yeah,
fuck are you doing, bro? Like, you not. This is not like that shit. I don't know. It feels like cultural appropriation, bro. Like, I remember in high school, we had like young lunch ladies, and I was like you just got out, like you just graduated school and you went into this profession, bro. Like, what are you doing?
yeah, that's
Like,
scary.
you need to be like on the heavier side. You need to be old as fuck, and you need to like be angry. Don't.
Your arms need to be able to be used as blankets. I need
That's
to
what
be
I'm
able.
saying.
I need to be able to curl up under your arms on a cold night, waiting for my boiled pizza and chicken tender.
Boiled pizza.
That's how they did it, bro. They threw the pizza in a bag and they dunk it in really hot water. They boil it and they put it out there, and it was the best shit you'd ever eat all day. Because then you'd get home and mom would be making fucking beetle ankles with horse jelly.
I hate that we all had to go through that as a kid.
It's okay, because when you grow up, you grow a 12-inch dick that's 6 inches of head.
So at what point in your life, at what point, like what age did you get where you were like you stopped being like my dick is gonna grow more, you know?
Probably like last year. Like I was really banking on like the big 26 being like a good year for growth, but nah, after last year's measurements, I think we're sitting at where we are right now. I'm not gonna
Yeah,
leak it for the audience. I'm happy with it. I mean, I do have, you know, I ain't swinging no little sissy meat sandwich. Okay, I'm carrying a nice little, not a nice little. Okay, you know what? Never mind.
this is the part of the podcast where we brag about our cock size.
This is the part where we jerk ourselves off for the next 30 minutes. All right, cut that. Put that one on the bingo card.
That would be kind of sick, bro. Bingo cards for the. But I feel like we don't really repeat. We do repeat some of the subjects more than once.
Yeah, I mean,
Talk
there's like,
about dicks would be like a free space.
yeah, that one. I don't know. That's like kind of in contest with the. All right, here's the next 30 minutes where we jerk ourselves off. Because yeah, of course we're gonna talk about dicks, and of course we're gonna talk about jerking ourselves off right after because that's like in line with dicks. Although we're not actually talking about jerking our little wieners, not little wieners. I mean our big meaty man wieners, bro.
It wouldn't be so bad if you didn't go back to clarify. Like, I don't like going back to clarify every time. It's like it makes it worse.
Oh god. Oh yeah. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to just like ruin the moment by actually dying. Remember, kids, don't vape, don't smoke, don't do drugs. Yeah, yeah, I'm actually on oxygen right now, just because doctor said that my lungs they pretty much black as coal is what they said. They said it's a miracle that I can still breathe and function.
Doctors be like, "We're gonna put you on oxygen." What the fuck have I been breathing this whole time? Fucking retarded.
No, it's good. It's good. You should. we're gonna do stand up one day. We're gonna go on stage, and and you're gonna drop that one. That one's gonna make them laugh.
That one's gonna go and kill Tony.
I've been hitting people with this song. I go, you ever heard the one about the quiet gorilla? And they go, no. And I go, of course you haven't. And then they beat me with hammers and sticks.
I don't. I don't get that one.
The quiet gorilla. You
I
ever heard
mean,
the one about the quiet gorilla? You ever heard the one about the quiet gorilla?
yeah, but like, I assume the one about the quiet gorilla wouldn't be told by the quiet gorilla.
No, I'm. When did I say I was the gorilla?
But then why? But then why wouldn't you?
Where did we get lost? All right, hold on. Yeah, so the gorilla's telling the joke. Okay, so when I tell this joke, I'm going to make sure to tell everybody now. By the way, the gorilla isn't telling the joke. Have you heard the one about the quiet gorilla? And then I'm going to be like, of course you haven't. And then I'm going to fucking pull my pants down and start jerking off and fucking take a shit right in front of them because I don't know. Apparently, the quiet gorilla, the gorilla. Okay.
I think you're missing what I'm saying. So if the one about the quiet gorilla, like I could tell a joke about a quiet gorilla right now, right? I could be like, yeah, there's this gorilla. It's fucking quiet as shit. You know, no one like that's me talking about a quiet gorilla. So why would the punchline be me saying, of course you haven't? Because you could easily talk about a quiet gorilla. Now, if you were to say like, have you heard anything from the quiet gorilla? Of course you haven't. That would make sense because the gorilla is the one that's fucking quiet. It's like the same thing as like have you seen the fucking like clown that hides from gay people? And then they're like, no. And you're like, of course you haven't. Right. But you wouldn't say, have you seen that dude talking about the clown that hides from gay people? And then be like, of course you haven't. Because it's like, well, what the fuck? It doesn't make any sense.
No, because the point is in total, like the actual. I guess I didn't tell you. Like the actual joke itself is like, have you heard the one about the quiet gorilla that escaped from the zoo? And they're like, no. And I'm like, of course you haven't. The joke being like, yeah, nobody has heard. The gorilla is quiet, therefore nobody. You know what, dude?
Okay, that makes a little more sense though. That
Yeah,
makes
yeah, yeah. I'm a good comedian. I'm funny. Fuck you. Anyway, here's the one about the puma. You know why they call them pumas? Because the first time somebody saw one, he nudged his buddy and said, that made me poo myself.
fucking Papa Stash ass joke.
You heard what did one, fuck, hold up. How does this go? Oh, yeah. One elephant mobster looks to another elephant mobster and asks him where the body is. The other elephant says, he's in the trunk.
As soon as you said the word elephant mobster, I knew it had to be something to do with like it's in the trunk.
I got another one. There's three monkeys and they're talking about how they eat their wife's pussies. And the first monkey is like, damn, my wife eats hella bananas, so her pussy tastes like bananas when I eat it. The second monkey chimes in, he's like, oh yeah, I think I got it even better. My wife, she eats a lot of berries, so that shit tastes like berries when I'm eating it. And then the third monkey is like, damn, my wife's pussy tastes like nuts. The other two monkeys are like, oh, your wife eat a lot of nuts? And then the third monkey is like, yeah, she's kind of a fucking cheating whore.
Then he goes home and kills his wife.
And he goes to a gay bar and he fucks a dude named Dave. And then he cries about it into Dave's arms and says, Dave, I wish I could just tell my wife I'm tired of this fucking shit. I can't do it anymore, you know?
Yeah,
And then
we've
Dave
all
is
been
like,
there.
you know, you need to really just do it. And then in a drunken stupor, the monkey accidentally kills Dave. He like strangles him to death in the middle of some rough gay erotic sex.
Oh Jesus!
I know. And then they go back to the and then the monkeys go back the next day and they sit on the tree and then they talk some more bullshit.
Somewhere along the line, it has to be like there has to be like someone in the corner watching while he has like the rough erotic gay sex, right? And then there's someone in the corner watching, and it's the silent gorilla. I feel like that needs to be worked.
It's the quiet gorilla. The quiet gorilla is in the corner watching the third monkey who eats his wife's nutty pussy fuck a guy named Dave in the butt with like five other guys holding him down. And then all of a sudden there are 16 clowns that run in the room and they're all really interested in Sonic and airplanes. And then Dave, well, the last thing he sees is these clowns and these monkey hands wrapped around his throat. The clowns, their dicks wrapped around his throat. The monkey's hands also wrapped around his throat, also around the dicks, kind of like pulling the dicks tighter, like tying them in a bit of a bow. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Are you getting the picture I'm painting?
I see the image, unfortunately.
Coming this summer, a gay monkey.
What the fuck? Gay little monkey.
This summer, gay little monkey in the Apple Store.
Have you been having trouble sleeping? Up all night worrying about stress? Scrolling on that phone? Short attention span? What the fuck is wrong with you, pussy? Anyways, while you're here, click the goddamn button. Click it. They're fucking following. I can fucking see them. They put a fucking chip in me and I
It starts pissing myself. I'm just fucking pissing my pants right now. I'm just fucking slumped over. Standing outside of a dive bar, cigarette hanging out of my mouth, fucking ball cap falling over my eyes. Sunglasses on my face, even though it is 1 o'clock in the morning. Man, if I can tell you what, brother. Women, man. Sip my beer. Fuck. All right, man, I gotta get home, man. Where's my keys? And then I jump into a dusty old Buick and I drive home.
And then beat your wife.
Yeah, no, don't even see her. Actually, that guy is divorced, but he still gets into the house. His wife has another man in bed, but he is sleeping on the couch downstairs. If they have it downstairs, he might just be out in the living room of the trailer. And when they all wake up in the morning, oh, dude, I bet it's happened to at least 5 people in the last 12 minutes.
I didn't know you were gonna go with such a rapid rate. I was gonna say 5 people in the last year.
Oh, no. I bet this is somebody's life, and I bet it's currently becoming somebody's life right now.
This is 90% of people's lives.
90% of people's lives is that bottom rung of the ladder, stepped on by everybody else. Your boss don't pay you enough. You're spit on by everybody around you. Nobody even says hi or passes you a drink and just talks to you like you're a human. Everybody just pulls their pants down and shits on you as they walk by, and then they step on your toes and they smear their shit all over your feet. So when you're walking around, you leave shitty footprints and everybody thinks you a dumbass shit yourself.
I mean, brother.
Tell you what, brother.
Bro, I had a weird thought, a weird theory. I'm gonna get your thoughts on this.
All right.
This isn't really a funny topic, but I was talking about this with someone else. Like the concept of like kissing someone, right?
Mm-hmm.
What makes that like in human evolution? What made that what's the word I'm looking for? An intimate thing. Because it's not like that's like a sexual organ. Your lips aren't. It's not like it's a like I don't know. It's not inherently like a sexual thing. It's just like touching a random body part to someone else's. Like if
Yo,
you high five a random person, it's not like you wouldn't feel anything, right? Like just a stranger on the street, you could just high five them, and
yeah.
it's like that's like normal. You know what I mean? Or even just like maybe it's because it's the face and it's more personal, but like I don't know, you could like fucking
Well, I was gonna say, I mean, like there are like other there's I'm not necessarily kiss. I mean, there's like biting, nibbling, like playful, like love bites and things like that that other animals do. But like as far as the primate world, I don't know of any other like
that's what I'm
I
saying.
don't know if
Monkeys don't
monkeys
kiss each
love
other.
bite. That's did you look that up or was like is that do we know that for factual?
I mean, I guess I don't actually. I hold on. I can pull up the Google real quick. I don't think they do though. I don't think like it's just such a random thing to do. Hold on.
No, that is
Do
a good point because kissing it is an odd thing because like yeah, otherwise you don't see any like primates do it as far as I know. Nobody's like no like chimpanzees or gorillas are like locking lips and tongue as far as I know and like
so it
embrace.
says monkeys sometimes engage in kissing-like behaviors primarily as a form of social bonding, affection, or reconciliation rather than romantic kissing. So to them it's the same as like I don't know, like an embrace or like touch. I don't know. It's not like a
Yeah,
romantic thing, but that's what I mean is like so at some point during human evolution, because kissing has been a thing for humans for so fucking long. I mean, like fucking Shakespearean times and like long before that. I feel like like it's been forever that
yeah.
that's been a thing. So it's like what started that? What like in our evolution, whatever we evolved from.
Oh, that's where
Ma-
you. That's sorry. No, I was gonna go. That's where you got it, brother. That's where you fucked up. It ain't evolution, brother. That's God Himself. Jesus Christ came to earth, died for your sins, and He said, "Ain't no monkeys gonna be kissing. Only humans gonna be kissing."
I mean, bro, it's just such a like random thing. Like they're in a parallel universe, kissing for like humans could be like like I don't know, like touching your nose to another person. I mean, like an Eskimo kiss, you know what I mean? But like,
Yeah,
but that's even then, that's not like actually a kiss. That's just I don't know where that came from actually, but um, yeah, it's like in a parallel universe that could be their version. Because if you think about like the first time you like kiss a girl, right? It's like a thing. It's like I don't know, you feel like you get nervous about it, you know what I'm saying? You got like butterflies, your
yeah,
heart's
yeah.
racing a little bit. It's like a whole thing, but you don't get that same feeling if I were to be like, "Do you want to touch noses?" to like another person for the first time. They would just be like, "Okay." But it's
But
not kissing. But that feels like that's not taught behavior. That's something that's like naturally occurring in our brain that like kissing is like a intimate thing. Where did that come from?
I guess if you touch noses, kind of an odd maybe sidetrack. I don't know. If you like touch noses and kissing, like would that feel like would those two things equate to like would you find those as equally intimate, like rubbing noses with somebody like closely like that? It's kind of like the idea of like those couples that would stand in the hallway and they'd like hug and they'd like put their foreheads together and they'd like be all weird in front of everybody. Like everybody thought that was weird, but they weren't like kissing, like they weren't being intimate. But that was their like form of like intimacy. That was their form of being like I don't know affection. Um, that was their way of like bonding. I don't know. It's like, would you find that nose rub as intimate as a kiss?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I think like if we had evolved to where that was the case, yes, but like I feel like a baby that is born right now, if you just had a baby in a fucking like a blank room until the age of like 18, and it didn't know any human interaction or whatever, I feel like it's a natural reaction when you put it into the real world would still like, if you were like, okay, now go over and rub your nose on its nose, you know, that person would be like, probably freak the fuck out, like, holy shit, another human. But I feel like the actual act of like kissing them is like, I don't know, that's like a natural, that's naturally a very intimate thing for humans. And I don't know how that started.
Yeah. I mean, that's
I'm about to
maybe
Google that bitch.
if there's an answer. Is there? Do we got an answer for? Because I feel like that's just kind of one of those unanswerable questions. You know, it's one of those things that it just happened. Like somewhere throughout time, kissing started happening. Feels like this is a really locked in answer.
I don't know. It's not. Yeah, it's really not giving an answer. It just says like it may have evolved from mouth-to-mouth behaviors observed in primates, such as grooming and food sharing. Many apes, including chimpanzees and bonobos, I don't know how to say it, engage in lip contact, which can strengthen social bonds and convey trust or affection. So, like, I get that. Like that action conveys that, but I wonder like what made that action convey that. Like,
I think it's crazy that we went from monkeys like doing that to like convey affection to like Roman soldiers, like boys and grown men covering themselves in olive oil and butt fucking each other on the to display trust and affection. I think we've evolved insanely as a species to get to this point. I think kissing is honestly the lightest form of affection now that I think about it. Because, like, if they were just casually like, oh, yeah, you're my homie, now let me fucking plow you missionary style, legs up in the air, and cover ourselves in this oil that we stole from these people.
this is what I'm saying though. This goes back to our conversation from last time, where the fetishes have gone too far, because we went from just a couple of monkeys just like touching lips and then, you know, fucking, to like, yeah, let's get oiled up. I want you to be like all four limbs to be tied to something while you have a dragon sized dildo shoved up your pussy, and you have fucking like a car battery fucking clamps on your nipples, you know what I mean? And it's like, what happened?
I feel
Yeah,
like
true.
nights during summer are a lot darker than nights during night or nights during winter are. Maybe that's a stupid thing. No, that's stupid to say. That's stupid. That's dumb. Why the fuck was I thinking that? That's dumb as hell. I don't know. Maybe it's because there's more white on the ground. I'm rambling. I hit a sativa, and honestly, it's got me kind of fucking jerking my penis right now with words, bro.
Bro, I don't remember who I like talked about this with, but like for some reason there's some like, whenever you get like two, I remember I would get like really fucking high, like if I was fucked up on like really any substance other than like alcohol. But even also when I'm sick sometimes, like when you get like sick where you got like the chills, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
There's just like this weird like feeling where you just want to like just hold your dick and balls. Like you just want to lay like bundled up and just hold your dick and balls in your hands, you know?
yeah. I know exactly what you mean. You gotta protect the jewels, bro. It's it's constant. For me, I'm I'm almost always hand on dick and hand on balls. Sometimes I'm both hands on balls because I'm scratching, but sometimes
You
you
got the
know
two hand method.
yeah. Sometimes you got to use one hand to like make a sail out of the balls, and then
Yeah.
you gotta scrape both sides of the sail.
Yeah, well, yeah, you got like use like the one hand to kind of just like kind of stretch, you know, you use like, let's see if I'm gonna think about it. Use like three or four fingers and just kind of like stretch it into a flat tarp like shape, and then you
Yeah.
use the other hand and you do like the back finger, like you're backhanding your nuts, but it's like the back of your fingernails and kind of just scraping.
Of course, there's always the classic pinch and roll, and if you double hand pinch and roll, that's always good. I prefer a single hand pinch and roll though, because typically if I'm pinching and rolling, it's right on the seam of the sack is where it's happening, where all the
Yeah,
itch is happening. If I'm that deep, I need a pinch and roll. But
yeah,
if I'm sailing, sometimes I'll like take three fingers and I'll grab from like both nuts, and I'll pull out, and then I'll create a triangle out of the sack, and then I'll use like my like last two fingers and my middle finger, and I'll use my index and thumb, and I'll keep it held like that, and I'll use the other fingers to like scratch, especially the underside around the taint and stuff like that, or if I need to get specifically around the balls a certain way. Because sometimes when you're scratching, you can like you can pinch your nuts in a way, or you can pinch that, I don't know, the little string that attaches your nuts to the rest of your body, and that'll make you jump, and then that'll make you hurt, and then if you go to walk around, you just feel weird for a while.
yeah. I don't suggest the pinch and roll technique to like a beginner. That's and sometimes with the pinch and roll, it sucks because you can't really pinpoint where. Like that's the worst is when you have like an itch and then you like think you know where it is, so you like start pinching and rolling, and then you're like, "Yo, that's not where it is." Like, you have to like
Yes,
sit there and try to find it for a second. You're like, "What the fuck? Why is it like inside the sack or something? Like, where the fuck am I itching right now?"
you have to. That's when you get a scalpel and you go. That's that's when you start. That's when you give yourself a vasectomy, just because you can. You got to get in there. You got to scratch that itch. I wonder.
It's
I don't actually want to know. I feel like there's definitely a video out there. What does the inside of a nutsack look like? I know it's got to be like gross. I bet it's like white and slimy. And I bet because it's got to be white because it's got to be like full of cum. And
well, I don't think the cum just like free, just like floating in the sack. I don't think that's the fluid. Like the cum is in like the ball, you know?
that's crazy. If your balls can actually like hold that much cum, I don't know like how much cum the average viewer produces. Oh God, I almost just got a foot cramp. I think it's because this is an insane topic. Jesus, I don't know how much cum the average ball like can hold, but like
We'll put a poll up right now on the video. Um,
like take a cup, fill it up, and then take that cup and put it next to your balls and see if it makes sense that your balls could hold that much.
right. Um, I mean, the balls are like, I mean, they're not small, or I don't know. I mean, some people might have like small balls, but they're not like, I don't think I've ever, like, I've definitely busted some fat nuts, but it's never been to the point where I'm like, yo, how did I contain that within my balls? Like, I just assume it's like they're like water balloons.
You know what?
Like go get little water balloons and then fill them with water to the size of your nuts, right? And then poke a hole and see how much comes out. And you would be like, oh yeah, I've never produced that much cum before.
That's true. I, I don't know. I think maybe. I mean, there is one thing that I guess I forgot anatomically is that we also have a prostate that produces fluid that shoots out of our dick with the cum. That the prostatic fluid is what helps the cum move. I just
Huh.
forgot that.
I don't know that. So when people who get like their prostate removed, they don't cum anymore? Or it's just like very little.
That I don't know. I wonder if it like hurts because then you don't have any like prostatic. I'm gonna keep calling it prostatic. Prostat. I don't know if that's the word. So if you don't have fluid and then you come, is it just gonna be like the little wiggly worms? Is it just gonna be a bunch of them like trying to
That's what I'm
swim?
thinking. I wonder if like the
And you
like
feel that?
the fluid that you're talking about is probably the clear shit, right? Like when you come, and then like
Yeah.
the actual white shit and like the semen is like what's in the balls. So I wonder, is that white stuff just straight? Like, is that all just worms? It can't be, right? Like that's
Yeah, so if you don't have the fluid, then you can feel all their little tails wriggling around from where your balls meet your dick to the base, all the way down to the tip, as they have to try to work their way out.
you can feel them like constructing fucking like small vehicles to exit because they no longer have fluid.
You can
Like,
feel
yeah, do
them.
they have a? Is that an ATV in my cock?
They're developing infrastructure inside at the very
Yeah,
moment. That's what happening. That's what's happening to virgins. That's why when virgins fucking make kids, they have kids that are super fucking smart and like nerdy and shit, because their cum has had time in the balls to like develop infrastructure and like technology. Currently, like the average dude who fucks a lot is like hitting his cum with an asteroid, metaphorically, because his cum then goes back to the caveman age, as they have all been expelled from the planet and new cum has to be produced. And so the little spermlets start from caveman, but a virgin, see, they started from caveman, and if they never jerk off, then their sperm starts to develop intelligence and they start to develop an infrastructure, and eventually they create space travel and possibly harness the energy from the um, star within the testicles, the universe of the testicle. I don't know. Something
what's the
like that.
chance that we can get Neil deGrasse Tyson on the pod?
Neil deGrasse Tyson, get him on here
Yeah,
and get him start, make him twerk. Yeah, make that
yeah.
old black man twerk. You know what? Maybe I shouldn't say that. But I just did. Slam dunk. Make him twerk, make him twerk, make him twerk. His booty like 2 planets. Woo!
Well, I don't even know where to go from here.
Yeah, that's real.
Neil deGrasse Tyson twerking. I wonder if any of our viewers are experts in the subject. If they could help us out, I'm sure. I'm almost positive that anyone viewing this certainly has a PhD in biology and among other things.
Yeah, can you AI me a video of Neil deGrasse Tyson twerking? And can you make his butt cheeks barely poke out of the top of his pants to where you can see his butt crack just a little bit? And can you make him look back at the camera and do pouty lips? And can you make him squat down in the Nicki Minaj anaconda pose? And can you make it clap? And can you make little fart sounds in the background? And can you make little stink lines come out of his butt? This way you know that it's actually a fart and he's not just pooping his pants. Because I don't like poop, but I do like farts. And
Yeah.
we started off strong with a hard jerk, and we're ending it with a nice slow victory lap, making our way to the tip for the very end.
It's
Whatever.
like it's like we came prematurely and then we've just been trying to like jerk it to work ourselves back up to that point, but it's not happening.
We started off, yeah. I mean, it's not like it's not hard. It's just not as hard as it was. Like I can still fuck. It's just, it's not as hard as it was when I first put it in. So it's not gonna feel as good. And I don't know. Now you're not gonna come. You're not gonna be happy. I don't know. Fuck this, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna go play video games with the guys.
That's real.
Oh, this was a joke I was gonna make earlier when we were talking about dicks that are mostly head. If
Yeah.
you have a dick and it's like 6 inches, 7 inches, 6, 7 inches, and
Yeah.
like 5 or 6 of those inches are head, Can you really call it a hog? Or is it mostly like snout, you know?
It's just tusk.
Straight tusk. Instead of giving her hog, you're giving her tusk.
Or is the tusk the comb?
Why would tusk become? Because it's white?
Yeah, it comes out the end of the snout.
No, that'd be like the slop or something. That'd
The
be like the
slop.
hog slop. Yeah. Slop on her face. Pull out the hog and give her the hog slop.
You already know. You already.
Straight feeding her hog slop.
Disgusting.
Call my meat the hog slop injector. Because it's got a lot of slop in this hog. Oh, jeez. All right, I think it ended like fucking 15 minutes ago. I think it ended like 15, 30 minutes ago. I think we're just fucking riding the high.
No, let's keep going. Keep the ball rolling, bro. We're just now peaking.
Yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah, it's kicking in. I can feel it right now. My funny bone. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. We're so funny. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, I'm gonna hog slop.
I'm hog slopping.
No, I'm hog slopping out of a dick that's mostly head. No, God. You can't even jerk off if you have a dick that's mostly head.
True. Yeah. Do you like just jerk off just like the small the small part that isn't head?
Yeah, because you like to jerk your head would not be comfortable because it's like spongy.
Yeah.
It hurts. Do you think it'd be spongy? I mean, it'd have to be like somewhat hard, you know. But do you think it'd be like
Yeah.
spongy that it is all the way through it? You can't jerk that.
No, I think like the bone or whatever that goes through to the head, because it kind of goes into the head a little bit. It's
The
just more like
juice?
the. You said what?
No, keep going.
Like, but like whatever it is, like the hard shit that's in your dick that
Yeah.
like goes through, like that part kind of goes into the head a little bit, but just not the tip. So it'd still be the same, like the feeling of it, like the texture would still be that spongy, but there would be like something hard running through it, you know what I mean? But then at the very end, it would just be straight sponge.
For some reason, this conversation is making my dick hurt. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I can feel everything in my dick all of a sudden. I can feel the little spongy bits above the urethra, and I can feel the urethra.
We're speaking about forbidden knowledge, bro. That shit's cursed. Your dick's turning into mostly head right now.
Oh, fuck. I'm gonna just cut it off. Get a pussy.
I mean, you don't have to do that.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right. I can get a fake dick. I just went for
If someone was like, "All right, you have two options. We can either just remove your dick, or we can remove it and put a coochie there. Which one are you going with?" Like, you have to do one. Like, they're like
Dude, I'm going.
the doctor's like, "Yo, you have like severe penis cancer. We need to amputate it. We can either just take the dick off and you can have no dick, or we can put a coochie there."
Doing no dick or coochie.
Yeah.
Can I do anything with the coochie?
Yeah, it's like a functioning vagina, you know what I mean? But like with no dick, you would still have the balls. If they put a coochie there, you're not gonna have balls anymore. So would you rather have just no dick but a nut sack, or a vagina?
I'd rather just have a vagina. Give me a pussy, bro. I'd play with it.
Gay.
How, bro? It's not like I'm. It's not like I'd be out here letting myself get plowed. It's only gay if you let yourself get plowed, bro. If you don't let yourself get plowed, it's not gay. If you're just like playing with yourself, you can diddle your own clit, bro. That's
Yeah,
easy.
but I say,
You
bro,
can
you're
scissor.
like Imagine your homie walks in and you're fucking flicking your bean, bro.
Yeah, dude.
He's like, "What the fuck?"
Oh, my bad, dude. Sorry, I didn't know you were coming over. I was just DJing at the old disco.
Yeah, I think I would just go balls, no coochie, because like I don't know, I just wouldn't want a vagina. I feel like
That's fair. I feel like you could probably like tattoo a face on it, like where your dick used to be, you could tattoo a face and then just have the balls hanging down. It'd be like ball chin. And then everybody'd get a kick out of
facts.
that. That'd be funny. The
True.
only thing is like, dude, if you have no dick but balls, then you just can't come at all. Like
Yeah.
nobody, I don't know who, I mean, I say this, nobody's coming. Yeah, there are guys who probably come from just like having their balls touched, but that's not, you have nowhere to come out of if you don't have a dick, so you might as well just get, who knows, bro, maybe they could do a pussy and balls, do a 2-for-1 combo. Just give you a tiny,
That would be crazy.
what if they just give you a clit and then leave you some balls?
Yeah. What if they just gave you like what if they're like, yeah, we can put like a prosthetic dick on it, like it's like very realistic, like no one can even tell the difference, it's gonna look like your real dick, and then they just give you like it's like a 3-inch prosthetic, and you're like, yo, could you like give me a bigger one? They're like, no, this is the only size it comes in. I'll be like, why the fuck would that be the only size? Why would you do this?
Color.
Yeah, does it have to be black? I mean,
God, do these come in? I don't know. Maybe like a darker, maybe like a closer to purple.
purple.
It's coming closer to purple. I need my shit to look. I need my shit to look grimaced up.
I was about to say, yeah, if your shit's purple, bro, you might need to go see somebody.
Doc, you don't understand. With the climate we're in today, I need this thing to be, 1, shaped like a dragon, 2, purple.
Hey, fellas,
3,
don't you think it's weird that we all have purple dicks? Isn't that a thing that's odd that we all have? Don't you guys think that's weird how all of our dicks are purple? Hey, bud.
what?
Hate to
Hey,
break it to you.
your dick shouldn't be purple. Unless you're touching it a lot. High five. Actually, I don't want to touch you. Your dick is purple. I don't know. I don't know what you've been touching. I'm talking like it's an actual, like they put a balloon in your dick, like where the spongy parts are, the meaty parts on the top, on your dick. They put a balloon in there instead of having all that spongy stuff in there, and then they put a pump in your body to make you press a button behind your balls and inflate it.
That's terrifying.
All right, imagine if the limiter breaks and it just keeps inflating your dick until it explodes.
That's had to have happened to somebody before.
Oh yeah, I bet some guy was fucking his girl and I don't know, maybe the limiter just fucking disconnected and his dick exploded inside of her. And she was like, oh my God, I was that good. And he's like, oh, please call the fucking ambulance. My dick just fucking exploded. It hurts so bad. Please, my fucking dick is blown up inside of you. Get it out. Please, God. Please tell me we can put it back together. Oh my God. And then they get to the doctor, and the doctor's like, listen, we're going to have to either leave your balls and give you no dick, or you're going for a pussy, bro. Pick one.
Would you rather have a big dick and no balls or a small dick with balls?
Big dick, no balls.
Yeah, I feel like I would go the same.
Yeah, that's the only way to go. What are your balls going to do, bro? If I have bigger balls, what? They hold more cum? Good. If I have a little dick, then where am I coming? Nowhere. On myself?
I mean, but like,
On my
it's
big
not
fat
like
balls?
it's not like big dick little balls. It's big dick no balls.
Yeah, I know. I get that.
Yeah, so like you can't come at all.
No, because your dick will still shoot out prostate fluid.
Oh yeah, true. You can still like get the sensation of coming, but like you can't
Yeah,
produce a child.
exactly. Yeah, sure. That's fine.
But also, I feel like bitches would be like, yeah, if you whip out a small dick, they might be like, but like some
Yeah.
bitches, fuck with a small dick. But if you
And
just whip out a big dick, but they're like, where the fuck are your balls? They might be like a little startled.
bro, you go to fuck and then you pull your dick out and you come all over your big fat nuts instead of like coming on the girl and it's not hot anymore. Now you're just like wiping your balls off and it's like, oh, sorry, this is gross. My bad. Go wipe nuts. I came all over myself. My bad.
Have you seen those have you seen those YouTube shorts where they do like the draft? It'll be like a random draft.
The draft?
It'll be like hold
Everything I just watched was,
on.
my God, what the
bro,
hell?
bro, so many accounts do that. Like it's like a bro. And
That
also, I just introduced cancer to your YouTube because now that you watch that, you're gonna get like a million of those suggested, bro.
Oh no! That
It's
shit
like
was
brain
so
rot almost.
fucking, bro. I was like, I don't like, I get it, but it's like, why? Like, why? What's the fucking like? Are we just like, oh, this is a fun little game we made? Ha ha hee ha!
I mean, yeah, I don't know. What's the point of us talking about dick and nuts for an hour?
Because it's funny. I
True.
don't know. What I just watched looked like AI generated content. That
Yeah,
felt
no,
like
it is just like slop, bro. Like, definitely, like multiple polar bears have died just from those videos being made. It's just
my
pollution.
my hog slop has more meaning than what I just saw. The shit that comes out of my ass into the toilet has more substance in it.
Yeah, the next one will be a poop draft. We're both gonna just like take a picture of every shit we take for a month, and we'll put it into a random draft.
Yeah, we could actually do that too. That'd be funny as hell. We could, I think we can post that. I think we can. We'll just like censor the pictures and we'll do
Like, oh,
that.
that one, just because it has the corn in it, I'm gonna bid $5. That's
Yeah, I think yeah, because that's a crazy size. That thing is huge, dude. Yeah, yeah, it's fun. I'm putting 10 for sure.
it's got a
$10.
nice swirl on it. It's still floating somehow.
There's toilet paper in this one. I'm not betting. No, you can have it. You can have
That's a steal.
it. The people be in the comments like, "Oh, a nice big hard brown one for $5. That's a good steal. That's a solid poop. It's a good poop right there. That's nostalgic poop, bro. That's peak poop."
The dude that used to do the videos of like getting poop sandwiches, ordering poop.
I I feel like I've forgotten so much of the internet.
Let me get a pastrami on rye and just put a little bit of poop on there.
Hey, let me get a little poop. Put a little poop on it. I do. Okay, I do remember that guy now. That was such a quick thing. Memes have become so quick, dude. They pass by so fast. Before it was like, yeah, a meme could have like 6 month longevity. Now a meme is only like 3 weeks. God forbid you're not forever on the internet because something could happen within 12 hours, and if you miss it, then it's gone.
Yeah, no, it's like the meme Holocaust, bro. Like it's like a mass slaughtering. They just all exist and then they're gone instantly. That picture of like X and Harambe, bro, like that. There's a reason they stopped doing that shit because like it just started happening too fast.
Yeah, bro. Do you really think it was 6 million memes?
I mean, what do you think?
I think we're gonna have to cut that. I think.
I think we
Think
need to
is
go back to iFunny, bro. We need to go back to iFunny memes.
think so. iFunny's just become like garbage now. I feel like I haven't looked at iFunny since I was maybe in 6th grade, but I feel like whatever it is now, it's garbage.
That one picture I sent you, that's like, it's like the it's like the baby. It's like an old iFunny meme format, and it's like just a baby's face, and it's like the caption's like, "Damn bitch, look at them titties."
Yeah. That's a top text, bottom text, that old shit. Yeah, we go back to the damn bitch, look at them titties. You remember? Bro, there was one that was straight up just called like Rape Wolf.
What?
Yeah, it was just like Wolf walks in the room, rape somebody.
I must have missed that one.
Yeah, it was crazy. They were doing crazy shit. And remember the Velociraptor, bro?
I do, bro. That's crazy. It's crazy that you like even remembered the name of it. I remember like the swag guy, like with the fucking like Louis Vuitton hat or whatever the fuck it was.
Yeah. Remember the stoned guy? Remember Batman
Yeah.
O'Brien, bro? Jumps into ceiling fan, chops head off. Remember there was one time I saw one of those where it was that format exactly, but they had photoshopped his head actually like chopped off and it looked real. And that like it made my heart flutter. It was like the first time I saw a scary movie. I was like, "Oh Jesus Christ!"
Yeah, bro. Back when memes used to be good. Back when they used to stand for something.
I remember Rage Comics, bro, Troll Face, and all the other little faces, bro.
Now
That
we
shit was
got
good.
fucking Charlie Kirk's face on Tongue Sahur while he's fucking in an Argentina jersey fucking hanging out with Netanyahu, bro.
Do you know who T Banks is?
And he
But
posted this?
nah, she posted it. But the whole thing about it is like nobody gives a fuck about how awkward it was for him. Everybody's just talking about like how big his dick is. Everybody's like, "Damn, look at that big old African meat missile." Everybody's everybody's being like, "Look at our BBC warlord, bro. This guy's got a sledgehammer. Holy shit! How wasn't she wet, bro? I'd be wet. Jesus."
Yeah, bro. I had a similar experience. I also was taking my toddler to the grocery store, and there's an old racist man with a Trump hat, and there was this young my child has Down syndrome, by the way, and there's this like young immigrant like woman working the register, and the guy was like, "You need to go back to your country. You need to herb the bourbon," and he was just being really like really racist towards her and calling her slurs. And then my Down syndrome uh, transgender child walked over to the man and said, "You know, you speaking like that to her just shows that you are insecure in your own flaws." And
Yeah.
everyone went, "Whoa!"
Yo.
And then
Like,
we all teamed up and started butt fucking the old man.
yeah. Butt fuck that old motherfucker. Hold him down. Get Five Guys in here. Yo, what is this? Five Guys burgers and fries, or is this Five Guys hold this old guy down and butt fuck him? Yeah. Everybody's fucking gritting their teeth together as they fucking hold this old guy down. They're hitting him too. They're slapping him on the back of the head while they're doing it. Go! Fucking get this guy! Split his ass!
And then some Indian guy walked up and pulled out his dick, and it was very pointy, and it was also 90% head. And then everyone clapped.
And that's it, everybody. Thank you for tuning in for another episode. What an amazing way to send it off. Really glad to be back, everybody. So glad you could make it. Peace out. Love you. Thank you. Fuck you. Goodbye. And then I'm stunning. I want it. I get it. Yeah, we don't do the outro anymore.
Well, that's an episode.